Host to the Lion Mountain Eagles Junior Varsity, and the game just underway. Played 8 seconds, and so we're ready to go. Now we have the names of the Junior Varsity from both squads, and here's a dump inside there for Lucas. Lucas with a shot from the baseline, no good, out of bounds it goes. It'll be off the Trojans, and Eagles will inbound the ball. The Eagle team, I know a couple of these gals, but not too many. Here's a ball inbounded off the back of the bank board, so that'll be no good. And it will be Pandria inbounding here for Miller. This is Amelia Miller. Over in the wing, she goes with it. Shot from the wing over there, put up missed. And Amelia Miller with a rebound, good for 2. This is Miller from Lion Mountain. Ahead, they'll go with it now. 34 in there is that Emmy Blasak. Oh, hold on a minute. Blocking foul. Blocking foul called on UDA. Here's Miller from the wing for 2. In and out, it spun no good. Rebounded there by Lucas of UDA. And back comes that Kelly Dribblebis. Kelly near wing over here. Now inside they go for Lucas for an 8-footer, no good. And on the rebound, let's see, controlled in there by Miller. Back outside, they'll spin it. Here comes a shot by Dribblebis, no good. And on the rebound, back with it comes 21 in here. Whoops, little walk, just a short one. Miller will chase this ball down. Picks up that dribble. Over in the wing. They'll try to take it inside. Miller, near wing here for Leader. This is that Julie Leader. Julie will push it back outside. Shot from out in front for 3 is good. And it's 3-2. The Eagles by 1. Dribblebis coming back with it for UDA. UDA last played on Saturday afternoon over at Tri-Valley and won a big ball game over there. It was nip and tuck all the way right down to the wire, and they won by, I think, either 2 or 3 points or something like that. But they were battling all day with those Tri-Valley Bulldogs, and tonight we're going to have a foul called now on Blue 5-0. Classic picks up her first personal foul. Miller for 2. It's good. Amelia Miller gets 2 for UDA, and it's 4-3. The Trojans by 1. Here's Balasic pushing it over here for Julie Leader, but out of bounds it goes off the foot of Julie. And so UDA will inbound the ball. Dribblebis coming up court for the Trojans. Over to, nope, she's going to go inside now, and let's see, Miller picks that ball off. Miller plays it inside, picked up in here by Papandrea. Then they'll dump it back outside for a shot by Dribblebis for 2. It's good. Kelly Dribblebis nails 1, and this comes at Julie Leader. She has it tapped out of there. Dribblebis coming back. This Kelly Dribblebis really has played very well last few ball games. A spark plug in there for UDA, really all over the court. Here's Herb with it. Spins around the left wing side. Bounce, or not Herb, I'm sorry. Shot put up, no good. On the rebound, let's see. It's going to go out of bounds off the Eagles. It's a dump inside for Balasic, and a foul called. Foul is on 31 in red. In red is Jessica Herb. The 31, Betsy Wiest is 21 rather. This is Betsy with it. Shot from outside, just a little off the mark, and the rebound comes right back down here to UDA. This is Kelly Dribblebis. Over in the wing, she'll go with it for Amelia Miller. Amelia lost the handle on it, picked it up just before it went out of there. Back here for Dribblebis, spinning it on the near wing here. Papandrea goes inside with it. Shot by Lucas, in and out, no good. Papandrea with a rebound shot, wouldn't go. On the other side, controlled by Miller, back there for Herb, and her shot wouldn't go. And Balasic coming down with it for the Eagles. Ball tapped out of there, stolen away. Back with it goes Dribblebis for 2. It is good. Kelly Dribblebis picking up that ball and driving it home. It is now 8-3. And Leader is fouled. They're going to call a blocking foul on Julianne Papandrea, her first. None shooting. The Eagles will inbound the ball. It'll be Miller of Lion Mountain. Michelle Miller will inbound it here, but it's stolen away right away by Kelly Dreibelbiss. Bounce pass over there for Herb for 2. In and out, no good. Return comes down here to Lucas. Lucas will push it back out here. Dreibelbiss for 2. It's good. Kelly Dreibelbiss for 2 more. And Miller pushes it up court and pushes it out of there now as they'll let it roll out of bounds on the far side of the court. And I would believe it's the Eagles getting pounced right at the moment. It is 10-3 UDA. Kelly, I'll tell you, you got to be quick out there to get away from that Kelly Dreibelbiss gal. Here's Lucas. Lucas wants a 14-footer, a little off the mark. Rebound comes down here, controlled by UD. Dreibelbiss takes it inside. Hands it right here for Lucas. Over in the wing they go with it. Herb will take it in on the baseline. Partially blocked her shot. Shot put up by Amelia Miller is good. Amelia just hanging in underneath there. It's now 12-3 with 2:45 left here in the first quarter. Pass right over here for Julie Leader. She puts a shot up. It is good. She is fouled. Julie will go to the line, shooting 1 to get 3. Okay, change that. She is not shooting. The bucket was not good. As a matter of fact, a foul must have occurred before the shot because she's not shooting at all. That was an imaginary call I made. Here comes the Dreibelbiss looking for 2. It's good. Kelly Dreibelbiss with a big rush. And it is now a 14-3 ball game. Here is Miller, Michelle Miller, and they're going to call a walk on Michelle. As she kind of staggered with the ball that time, couldn't quite get rid of it on the dribble. And Papandrea inbounding here for Dreibelbiss. Inside they go with it. Lucas with a turnaround shot. It's good. That is Amanda Lucas with a bucket. And the ball's lost out of bounds here by the Eagles. There's Dreibelbiss. It is 16-3. Kelly Dreibelbiss pushing it inside. Now over here for Papandrea. Her shot a little bit short. It's going to go out of bounds. Tap back inside here. Saved by the Trojans for 2. It's good. Good play that time as Lucas saved it back in there and gave it to, Luke. I think Herb must have saved it in the Lucas and then back over there for Miller for 2. In the meantime, back comes Bolasic, I think it was, or was it Kashesky? I'm not sure. Scoring that one for the Eagles. Here's a trip called on Julie Leader, her first. Okay, to be Jen Weaver enters the ball game here now for UDA. Along with Lark rather. There's a quick pass ahead here now, and coming down with a rush is number 21, and she is fouled by Lark. Miller inbounding for the Eagles. 21 has it back here, Leader. Near wing over here they go to Miller. Miller will circle down the wing, pushes it back out here for Leader. Over in the wing, it goes down to that 21 gal. There's Miller. Tries to go inside with it. Ball's tapped away in there, picked up by Lucas. She'll drop it here for Lark. Across the court it goes. Here's a shot by 32. Klinger. Klinger at the line shooting 2, makes her first one. She will get one more try, and here it is, and it is short. All right, that didn't hit anything, so it'll be Eagle ball. Miss Klinger is going to put her knee pads up. Her dad told her to get her knee pads up there. Anyway, here she comes with, that's Lark picking it off, dropping it inside. Here is a shot put up by Amanda Miller, but she's fouled. She will go to the line, shooting 2. First shot is good. It's not a man, it's Amelia, I think. Anyway, it's Miller. Second shot, good. 2 nice foul shots by that young Trojanette there. And back come the Eagles. Here's a 3-point attempt from outside by Julie Leader. No good. Rebound comes down in there, is fired up. No good. Return shot put up there by Bolasic. No good. And on the next shot, there's going to be a foul called. And that's going to let number 21 of the Eagles go to the line to shoot 2, I do believe. It's this young gal's first shot of 2, in and out, no good. Oh, that's right. Betsy Wiest at the line, shooting 2. And Wiest missed her first try. She'll get another one. Here it is. It is no good. Wouldn't go down. On the rebound, it's going to be knocked out of bounds and recovered back in here. Goes off the leg of Jen Weaver. And Miller will inbound for Line Mountain. Pushes it back outside here. Here's a young gal, pushes a shot up and in. Good. Good bucket. And it's now 21-7 with less than 22 minutes or seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Here comes Weaver, and Weaver is fouled as she is going to be pushed over there. It'll be the team's 5th foul, and for Wiest, it'll be her 2nd, according to our unofficial scoreboard clock. Klinger goes over the wing with it now for Weaver. Back out here for that Lark. Lark dropping it off. Klinger, or rather, Weaver trying to take it inside, but a hold foul called there. That'll be the 6th team foul, non-shooting. So one more will get the Trojans into the bonus. And that Jen Weaver will inbound the ball. 6 seconds remaining. There's a baseline pass and a shot by Miller. Wouldn't go. Ball tipped around in there, controlled by the Eagles. And that would be no good as the buzzer sounds to end the first quarter. But the Trojans trailing by 2 touchdowns now. It's 21-7 at the end of 1 quarter. Okay, the blue-clad Eagles ready to start things off here in the second period. They have the ball down here for Julie Leader. Julia take it on the baseline, fakes it once, rolls it inside, but it rolled loose, picked up in there by that Kelly Drabovis, the omnipresent one. Over in the wing it goes. Now they'll push it into the corner here for that Amelia Miller. Drabovis back to Drabovis. Kelly pushes it over in the side. Shot by there, or over there by Herb, no good. Rebounded back here to UD. Shot put up, no good. Ball tapped around inside there, and a foul will be called on Kelly Drabovis. Kelly will pick up her first, I believe. Kelly's checking the scoreboard to see if it is her first, but I believe it was. Oh, and it's a 1-and-1 situation, so the Eagles are going to be shooting. I think it's going to be Julie Leader stepping to the line to shoot a 1-and-1 for Line Mountain. And Lindsay Shingara is into the ball game now for Line Mountain, number 23. As Leader puts her first shot up, it in good. We'll see if Julie can put her second one in here. She did. 2 good foul shots by that Julie Leader. It's 21-9. And pass here for Miller. Miller escapes the charge of 2 Eagles, pushes it into the corner. Lindsay Shigara tapped it away, but Miller picks it back up. Out in front now for that Drabovis. Near wing over here is Papandrea. Dropping it for Drabovis. Herb has it into the corner. Shot from the side for 2 is good. Amelia Miller for 2 more. Good bucket there by that young lady. Here's a nice pass inside. This is Kashesky, I think it was, going for the shot. No good on the rebound. Let's see. It's going to be controlled here by Leader. And a blocking foul will be called on Papandrea. Leader will go to the line shooting 2 again. Julie Leader back to the foul line to shoot another 1-and-1. Her first one is off the mark this time. Rebounded in there by Gashesky. Outside for Leader for 3. No good. Rebounded over there by Lindsay Shingara. Back outside, they'll spin it, and a walk will be called on Miller as she went for the walk that time. 5:38 left here in the first half. 23-9 is the score. And UD inside here for Lucas. Lucas with a 15-foot turnaround shot. Good. Boy, it didn't look like Amanda had much on that one. Just kind of pushed that one up from around her hip. And it went in. We got a blocking foul called here again on Papandrea. And again, she's going to send Julie Leader to the line shooting a 1-and-1. In the meantime, Julianne Papandrea picks up her 3rd personal foul with 5:23 remaining here in the first half, so it does not bode well for Julianne Papandrea. She's going to have to really slow her game down a little bit here, as Julie Leader will put up her first of her 1-on-1. No good. Rebound tapped over here to Leader. Leader puts a second shot up, partially blocked. Rebound comes down there and is going to be controlled by Dribelbiss. Kelly coming back with a head of steam. Over in the wing, she'll go with it here for Weaver. Now Herb takes it inside. Lost the handle on it, and that's going to be a walk. Yeah. Yep. Or was that was not Herb, that was Dribelbiss. Kelly trying to take it inside, lost the handle and walked with it. It kind of rolled up her arm. There's a pass inside. Turnaround shot by 33. Wouldn't go. I think that's a Byerly. Near wing. Shot by Herb. A little long. Rebounded in there. Let's see. Picked up by Dribelbiss. Over in the baseline. She pushes it for Miller, and she's fouled as Amelia Miller goes for the shot. She's fouled. She'll be at the line shooting 2. Number 54 for UDA, checking into the ball game to replace Amanda Lucas for Upper Dauphin. Miller at the line shooting 2. Her first one is good. Perfect foul shot by that Amelia Miller. 26-9 is the score. 4:43 remaining here in the first half. Second shot by Amelia, a little bit off the mark. Rebounded over there for that Lindsay Shingara. We'll push it back over here now for Miller. They push it right down here for Leader. Leader wants 3. It is no good. Off the mark it goes. Picked up in there by Miller of Line Mountain. Now across for Shingara. Lindsay will drop it over here for Leader. And Leader takes it inside. Tapped away nicely by Dribelbiss to Herb. Back to Dribelbiss for 2. A walk first. Yep, Kelly did not have enough time that time to get the dribble down, but made a nice looking NBA play out of it, but not allowed here. 4:17 and now counting it down here in the first half. Ball stolen away over there, knocked out of bounds off the hands of Lindsay Shingara. Fired that one down there and almost went through Lindsay's legs. So here come those Trojans back with it. Inside they go, tapped away by Leader, picked up in there by the Eagles. Shot by Lindsay for 3. Off the mark that one is, and rebound comes down there to Herb of UDA. 3:45 remaining in the first half. It's been all Trojans here in the ball game so far. Here comes Weaver trying to force one inside, but Lindsay Shingara will pick up a blocking foul. And that will send, let's see, who is it? It's going to be Jen Weaver going to the line shooting a 1-on-1 for UDA. At the line shooting a 1-on-1, and here is her first one, and it is a off the mark. She gets her own rebound, fires a second try up there, no good. Rebounded underneath by Miller, wouldn't go. Rebound underneath by Tressler is good. Tressler for 2. Here's Shingara working it inside. Puts a shot up. She's fouled. She's going to go to the foul line shooting 2. Lindsay Shingara positioning herself at the foul line to shoot her first of 2. Here's Lindsay's first try. It is good. Here's the second try by Lindsay. It is off the mark. No good. Rebounded in there by Amelia Miller. She'll drop it back here for Weaver, who will let it here now for that Lark. Here's a ball tapped out of bounds over here as Gaszewski got a hand on it. It's going to be off the hands of UD. 3:11 remaining here in the first half. Eagles trailing the Trojans by 18. Shingara works it over here on the wing. Here's Miller. She'd like 3. Nope, not quite that time. And let's see. On the rebound, it's going to be a turnaround shot by Velasic. Wouldn't go. And brought down here by that Tressler gal again. And this is Lark coming back with it. Picking up the dribble. Inside it goes for Amanda Miller. Went off her forehead that time. So Weaver puts a shot up, but she's fouled. Pushing foul is going to be called on Lindsay Shingara, her second. And Weaver will go to the line, shooting 2. Here's Jen's first shot, and it is good. Here's her second attempt, and it is good. So Jen Weaver puts a pair in very nicely and makes the margin now 30-10, an even 20-point margin. Shot put up there by Gaszewski, no good. Rebounded there to Miller, and back comes Lark for the Trojans. Into the corner goes. Shot from the wing, no good. Return shot blocked away. Knocked out of there as Klinger tried to put one up, and they're going to say it went off her. How? I have no idea. Wow, what kind of a call was that? And now they're gonna change it now. That was a good call good that they changed it, for gosh sake. The Eagles batted it out of there, and they gave it back to the Eagles. Okay. Here's Jen Weaver, ready to inbound the ball. Right inside, it's picked off, however, by Shingara, and back with it comes the Eagles. This is Miller out in front, winding it over here for Leader. Into the corner it goes. Oops, pass intercepted by Lark right out in front, and Miss Lark will sneak around the right wing side with it. Pushed it over into the corner, and then, wow, Lark has it back again. 1:55 left in the half. Here's a shot from the baseline by Lucas, good for two. Nice 12-footer from the right baseline put up by Lucas, and she really made a nice bucket out of that. Here's Lindsay Shingara looking for three. That wouldn't go in, and the rebound comes down here to Gaszewski, and then back here for Miller. Here's a shot for three from outside by Leader. No good. Rebounded right there by that Klinger, and eventually handed back here to Miss Lark of UDA. Whoops, off the leg of Miller. 1:20 remaining in the first half. Here's Lucas, and she's grabbed, and a foul will be on Julie Leader. First shot put up here is good. That is at Lucas, and she made her first one. She'll be shooting two. Both teams now have committed 10 team fouls with 1:18 to go here in the first half. Second shot a little bit short, rebounded, tossed around in there. Let's see who's going to come up with it. It's going to be Gaszewski coming up with it, but then it goes out of bounds as pass came over here for Miller and Leader, and neither one or both of them got their hand on it and went out of bounds, so it'll be a UD ball. Okay, we got 12 in here at the next whistle. I'll find out who this young lady is. The ball's going to roll loose out of bounds. Shingara from the side for three, no good. And found out that is Lanker, number 12. This is Lark, number 23. Inside they go with it. Lark picks it back up again. Over there for Lanker. Lanker will spin it near wing over here. Lark. Oops, she threw it past Lanker that time. And it will be blue ball. Yep. 45 seconds left here in the first half. Here comes that Miller gal working it inside, but she's going to be held, and they're going to call a foul on Lark. She will pick up the personal, and Miller will be at the line shooting two. Michelle Miller of Line Mountain shooting her first of two. It is good. Here's Michelle's second try, and it is in and out. No good. Rebound put up there by Shingara wouldn't go, but it's a foul underneath. And that's going to send Gaszewski to the line, I think, shooting two. Yep, she will go to the line to shoot two. Gaszewski's first shot, a little bit off the mark, right off the front of the rim. She'll shoot two. Second shot wouldn't go down either, and the rebound comes over here to Julie Leader. Back outside here, Shingara would like three, no good. On the rebound, controlled in there by Tressler with 25 seconds remaining. Here comes that Lark, bouncing it over the wing. Nice drive to the bucket underneath by Klinger, but then a blocking foul is going to be called, and Klinger will go to the line shooting two. Adrian Klinger at the line shooting two for UD. Adrian Klinger's first shot, it is in and out. Klinger getting ready to put up her second shot, and it is no good, and with the rebound comes Amy Gaszewski. Back here for that Miller, over in the wing it goes to Shingara. Shingara will push it near side here for Leader. Leader for three. It's good. Well, Julie Leader banged that one in from 22 feet out. And on the Rebound, let's see. It's going to go out of here with just 9/10 of a second. It was a fantastic shot there, but missed everything. Less than a second to play in the half. And let's see what happens. Inbound pass. It's going to be a pass blocked away in there as Shigara tried to make it at the buzzer. But it's 33-14 UDA on top by 19 here at halftime. Good first half for these young Trojanettes. Back with the second half in just a moment. Okay, the girls are back on the court now, getting set for the second half of action here at the junior varsity ball game. And it will be UD inbounding the basketball. They have that 19-point lead here at halftime, and they're going to do everything they can to maintain that. Eagles, on the other hand, are going to try to see if they can close the gap on them. Here's a pass inside. Miller with a turnaround shot. No good. Rebound comes down here to Julie Leader. Quick pass ahead here. Now they're going to spin it over in the wing. Velasic has it. Goal nearly stolen away. In fact, they're going to tie it up, and it will remain Eagle ball. Could tie up inside there. I think Herb and perhaps Lucas might have got a hold of that one. Anyway, Miller will inbound the ball for the Eagles. Back here for Leader. Leader pushes it back over there for a pass inside. Shot taken in there, no good. A rebound comes down here, picked up by that Julianne Papandrea. And then back here for Travelbis. The wing, they'll spin it over there. Herb picks it up on the roll. Inside, Lucas with a 15-footer, no good. Papandrea returns that shot, no good. And the rebound comes down there to Miller. Miller will try to loop it ahead here for Leader. Leader's got it, takes it all the way into the baseline, puts a shot up and in. Well, it took a while, but Julie Leader got that one to go down, and it's 33-16. Travelbis. Right inside there's Amelia Miller all by herself. And Amelia puts that one home. Boy, was she alone that time. Miller for three. Just off the mark. Rebound comes back here. Miller controls it for Leader on the right wing. She'll take it inside, puts a shot up. No good on the rebound. Let's see. It's going to be Lucas battling for it. And coming away with it are the Trojans. This is Drivelbis taking it all the way in. Kelly I thought she had a shot. Didn't take it. Lucas tries to stuff one up, but she is stuffed as Gaszewski got a hand on that one. And back with it comes Miller for Eagles. Leader goes into the corner. Blasic back out here for Leader. Back to Blasic inside. Now they'll move it back out. Here's a shot for three. Short. Rebound comes right back over here. Let's see. It's going to go out of bounds. I want to see how they rule this one. White ball. Okay. Wasn't sure who that might have touched after it came off the rim, but apparently no one. And so Papandrea will inbound the ball. For that Drivelbis. Here's Kelly. Papandrea, or rather Herb from outside for three. Just off the mark. Rebound in there to Gaszewski. She'll roll it over there, and now they'll spin it ahead here now. This is Blasic pushing it here on the wing for Wiest. Wiest for two. It's good. Wiest gets two for the Eagles. This is Drivelbis working it on the wing, taking it all the way down the baseline. Bounce pass underneath for Miller for two. Wouldn't go. And the rebound comes back outside here. Drivelbis puts up one a little bit too short. And on the rebound this time, they're going to call it a jump as Wiest tied it up in there with Papandrea, and it will stay a UD ball. Byerly into the ball game to replace Gaszewski for the Eagles. Here's Miller for Lucas. Lucas pops one up, a little short, no good, and the rebound there for that Miller. Ahead quickly she goes to Leader. Leader working it down the right side, turns around, puts a shot up and in. Good, Julie Leader. A 12-footer as she worked it right inside there and just looped that bucket up and in. 35-20, less than 4 minutes to play in the third quarter. Here's Kelly Drivelbis taking it right inside. Nice pass for Lucas for two. It's good. A good drive and a good bounce pass by Kelly Drivelbis for Amanda Lucas, and she put her home. Here's a ball stolen away as it rolled loose. Picked up in here by Herb. She'll try to bounce it on the baseline, but sliding to a halt and out of bounds goes Drivelbis with it. 3:39 left here in the third period. Lesher into the ball game for the Eagles. She is number 22. This is leader trying to go inside, stolen away there by Drabovis. Kelly really anticipating the pass that time. Puts it over here for Papandrea for 2. It's good. Julianne Papandrea gets 2. And back come the Eagles now, trailing 39-20, and a foul called. Foul will be on Jessica Herb. Jessica picked up her second personal foul. This is Wiest taking it in, puts the shot up a little bit short, rebounded in there by Travelvis, working it inside here for Miller. Good pass over no baseline to go with it for 2. It's good. Miller to Lucas to Herb. Herb standing out there, got some protection from Lucas and put her home. Ball comes loose in here, and it's going to be a tie-up. They're going to stay down here this time, as leader tied it up there with Lucas, and it will be the Eagles inbounding. 2:44 remaining here in the third. 41-20 is the score. Shot from the corner over there off the side of the glass, no good, and rebound into Lesher. And, or Lanker was it? Let's see. 3-second call in there on the Eagles. Trojans come back up court with it now with 2:23 remaining in the third. Shot from the wing over there for 3, no good. Rebound comes down here and controlled by Papandrea. Stolen away out here. Whoa, look out. Stolen away as Wiest travels after it. Then it's going to roll out of bounds. Wiest hustling with it, and it will be UD ball, however. Over on the wing it goes. Now they'll dump it inside. Lucas pushes it right underneath for Miller for 2. It's good. Amanda Miller has gotten a bunch of points tonight from right 2 feet out. Gets in there and they get a pass into her. It's gone. Here's a shot by leader short, and a foul called underneath, and that's going to send Lesher to the foul line for the Eagles, shooting 2. Jen Lesher at the line, shooting 2. Her first one is no good. And Miss Lesher will get a chance at her second one. And this one is good. So she made 1 out of 2. Makes it a 43-21 ball game. As Lark back into the ball game for UD. This is Lark with it. Over in the corner they go now to Weaver. Lark for 2. In and out. It wouldn't stay down. Rebounded in there by Klinger. But Adrienne Klinger is fouled, and she will go to the foul line. Shooting 2, I believe. Klinger shooting 2, her first one. Good. 44-21 with 1:34 left here in the third period. And Adrienne will see if she can make it 2 for 2. She did. 2 nice foul shots by that Adrienne Klinger. There she goes. And coming back with it are the Eagles. This is Wiest. Pushes it out front there for Leader. Leader will take it around the right side there. That's that Byerly. Inside they go to Balasic for 2. Wouldn't stay down. On the rebound, let's see. I'm going to chase it here. Looks like a bowling match. Nope. Anyway, Cows are over here falling around each other. Shot from outside by Wiest wouldn't go. And on the rebound, it's going to be controlled there by Lark. Stacy Lark bringing it back up court for UD. Here's Jen Weaver. Inside they go with it now for that Tressler. Pass over in the wing. Klinger wants 2. Wouldn't go. Rebounded inside. Let's see. They battle for it. Picked up in there by Byerly. And back with it comes Wiest for 2. Would not go down. And the rebound came down there to Lark. Lark. Tressler from 15 feet out. It's good. Tressler for 2. 26 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. They'll loop that ball over there. Tapped away. Lark grabs it. Fires it ahead here now for Jen Weaver. And Jen tracks that one down. Pushes it back outside here. Klinger off the board for 2. And on the rebound, it's going to be controlled again in there by the Eagles. Or by the Trojans, rather. And the Eagles pick up a foul as 33 Byerly will pick up the foul. Weaver getting set to inbound. Does so back here now. This is Klinger for 2. That's a little short, partially blocked away perhaps. Rebounded in there by the Eagles, but then the Trojans steal it back again right at the buzzer to end the third period. So it's been an awfully good basketball game tonight. Looked like a football score anyway for the Trojans as they lead after 3, 47-21. Okay, we're ready to go now. Fourth and final period coming up. UD with the basketball. This is Lark. Lark will take it down the right wing side here, push it inside on a nice pass. Ball tipped around in there, however, and it's going to be controlled on a jump by UD. Got a young lady in there that I am not familiar with, and I'll find out who it is for Upper Dauphin here at the next whistle. Back they come. Here's Miller taking it all the way inside, lost the handle on it, and it's going to be tied up. UD inbounding on the tie-up. It's UD ball. Heather Snyder is the young lady I didn't know, number 30. This is 32 with it. In here for Tressler. Tressler dribbles once, puts the shot up, no good. On the rebound, it's going to be controlled in there. Let's see who does have it. They're going to say it's a jump, and it's going to be blue ball this time. Back come the Eagles. This is Wiest. Works it onto the baseline there for Gaszewski. Wiest has it back again. Shot from the side, just off the mark a little bit, and the rebound comes down there, controlled by Lark. Lark picks up the dribble up here for that ball eventually comes off here to the Eagles. Shot from outside for 3, just off the mark altogether that time, and out of bounds it goes. Lark coming up court for UD. Rolling it over here for that Lanker. Danielle Lanker will inbound the ball. Over there is Tressler with it on the baseline. She goes. Whoops, wanted to go back to Danielle, but the ball was tapped away, and Miller with it. Little walk, but no call. Wiest back there for the Eagles, now for Miller. Over into the wing it goes. Shot from the side by Balasic. Good for 2. Yep, she nailed that one pretty nicely and made the score 47-23 with 5:15 left here in the ball game. Now the Trojans will bring it up court and then roll it out of there. It'll be blue ball. Balasic will inbound her here for that Miller of the Eagles. She'll fire it over in the corner. There's nobody over there. And Balasic saves it back in here, but Lark had it. That time Miller thought there was a winger over there, and there wasn't. Here's a pass on the baseline. Shot taken down there off the glass. No good. And let's see. It's going to be taken away by the Eagles. As back comes Miller for Line Mountain. Bouncing it there for a pass inside for Gaszewski. Good for 2. A nice bounce pass in there for Amy Gaszewski. And Amy put her home. 47-25. Lanker picks it up, but the ball's stolen away. Back comes Miller, breaking back 1-on-3. She's going to have some trouble. Finally picks it up here now, and they'll spin it over in the wing. Here's Wiest. Over in the side for a shot for 2. Wouldn't go. Rebounded over here by Lesher, I think. Nope. Miss Lesher went to grab it and drop kicked it instead. Out of bounds it went. And it'll be white ball. 51 Henninger and 50 Lubold into the ball game now for UDA. Here's the ball stolen away. Wiest racing to the hoop, looking for 2. It is good. A nice steal and a nice bucket by Wiest of Line Mountain. Good job. 27-47. Here comes Lanker. Looping it inside here. Shot from the side by 35. Wouldn't go. Return shot inside there by 50. Was good. Find out who that was here in a sec. Here's Wiest taking it to the hoop for 2. Just off the mark, and the rebound comes right back down to Wiest, who pushes it back outside here for Balasic for 2. Good. Balasic for 2 more. 3:23 left here in the game. 49-29 is the score. Pass inside for that 5-0. Here's 35, bounces it back. Lenker out in front. Pushing it in here for that 30 gal. Over in the corner, shot from the side, a little bit short. Rebounded in there by that 35. Here's Lenker. Here's shot very short, and on the rebound, it's going to be controlled in there by the Eagles. Back with it comes Wiest. Wiest will stop, and traveling called. Couldn't quite stop fast enough. Here comes that Lenker. Near wing over here she goes to that 35 gal. I think that's Daniels also. She has it knocked out of there. It'll be blue ball, 2:33 left in the game. Leader bounces it here for Lesher. And Leader. Over it goes for Wiest. Wiest is short on the shot, and the rebound under there comes down to Velasic. We'll push it back over here for Lesher. Here's a shot by Julie for 3, just off the mark. Rebounded there to Wiest. Wiest puts it over in the wing. Shot from over there, wouldn't go. On the rebound, it's going to be Gaszewski shooting it back across, but it's going to go out of bounds as Velasic had it tapped out of her hands. And Julie Leader will inbound the ball. Right underneath it goes. Nice bounce pass and a bucket. Good for 2. That was that Velasic that time. 49-31. Lenker for UD. Has that ball tapped out of there. And Lenker picks it back up again. She'll loop it over in the near side. 35 puts a shot up. No good. Return shot by 30 wouldn't go. And let's see who's got a controller here. 30 again shoots this one up from underneath. That doesn't count. Heather Snyder for UDA will be at the line, shooting 2. Her first one is no good. Here's that Heather Snyder's second shot, and it is good. So she made 1 out of 2, gets her name in the book. 50-31 with a minute and a half remaining here in the ball game. They'll push this one over here for Wiest. Wiest would like 3. Nope, off the mark. That one goes. Rebounded in there by UDA. Minute 20 remaining. Lenker pushing it over in the wing over here. Gonna fire it back outside. That's got to go back court, but we still let it go. And it's going to be Eagle ball. We still inbound. Does so right here for Gaszewski. Back outside. Here's Leader. Leader steps up looking for 2. It's good. Julie Leader, an 18-footer from out in front. 50-33. We're inside of a minute to play here in the old ball game. As Lesher fires, or Lenker fired it in here, and the break coming up here, maybe. Let's see. Wow, right underneath she went with it and was underneath a little bit too far. And back with it comes UDA. Ball shot put up by Lenker, blocked. Then she got her own rebound and put it up again. And with 27 seconds left, here come those Eagles. Push it over here for a shot by Lesher. No good. Rebound on the far side, controlled there by Velasic. No, not quite. And on the rebound, back with it come these Trojans with the clock down to 8 seconds. They're going to push it over the wing. Shot from the side, 51 for 2. A little bit short. On the rebound, 35 puts a shot up. No good. That was that Dietrich. And that did it now as the game comes to an end. Final score, the UDA Trojan Junior Varsity 50. The JVs of Line Mountain 33. So big 17-point victory here tonight for the Upper Dauphin Junior Varsity gals, and we congratulate them on a really good ball game. Man, they had things going their way all night long and never looked back. Got a good effort out of everybody, and so we congratulate them, and we'll see them next time out at the next Lady Trojan Junior Varsity ball game. Hey, good evening, everybody, from UDA. Tonight, the Trojans play host to the Lady Eagles of Line Mountain. And Looking forward to a good basketball game tonight here as the Eagles come in with a 4-game winning streak and put that on the line tonight against the Upper Dauphin Trojan Gals, who lost a ball game last time out, a non-league game over at Tri-Valley. So should be a good matchup, and we'll find out. We, of course, know the players on both of these ball clubs, and should be a lot of fun. We'll find out what happens here and see how it goes in just a moment.
And for Line Mountain.
Introduction of the ball players is Megan Marquette along with Christy Shingara and Megan Brubaker. The first three announced. Jen Leader, the other guard for Line Mountain, and finally Jen Thu, the final guard. So you have the 5 starting players for the Line Mountain Eagles, and the Upper Dauphin Trojans will be introduced.
Number 10.
They will start out with number 10, Lauren Rudisil. Lauren is going to start at guard. Karen Drabelvis, sister of Kelly Drabelvis, will be out there. Gwen Shade, the third starter. Gwen's a senior, good ball player. Amy Daniel. Amy is a sophomore, I believe. Amy plays tough. And Heidi Moss, another senior gal out there, now starting for Dave Shadle and the UDA Trojans. So we'll be set to go following the national anthem and we'll have the opening tip. The officials have placed themselves out at the center court area where we're about to have the opening tip. It'll be Christy Shingara tipping it off out here against Amy Daniels for UDA. So here we go with the opening tip. UD heading to our left, the Eagles heading up to the right. And here we go, controlled by the Eagles back here for Marquette. And Marquette will take it inside. 15-foot attempt, put up and in good. Megan Marquette gets the first 2 points of the ball game. It's 2-0. Here's Rudisil, stolen away by Marquette. Marquette for 2, it's good. 4-0 Eagles. Inbound pass from Shade right over here. They're going to spin it ahead here now for Mosser. Heidi will bounce it back here, stolen away, picked up in here by Marquette. Good steal in there by Jen Thu. Marquette would like 3. No good. Off the mark it goes. On the rebound, it's going to be controlled in there by Drabelvis. That was that Karen Drabelvis. Dropping it back here now for Rudisil. Rudisil working it around in front, looking for something to develop inside. Pushes it in there, stolen away by Megan Marquette. Marquette looping it back over here for Thu for 2. It's good. Jen Thu off the pass from Megan Marquette. It's 6-0 Eagles. Ball stolen away by Marquette. Marquette bouncing it back here for Leader. Leader has her shot blocked away, and there's Amy Daniels makes a good block on it. It's going to go out of bounds off the block, and it will be UD calling time now. It is 6-0 Eagles with 6:54 remaining here in the first quarter. Timeout is over, and it'll be UD inbounding the ball. Gwen Shade getting ready to inbound here for Upper Dauphin. For that, Lauren Rudisil. Rudisil with Jen Thu on her on the front. Over the wing it goes for Shade. Shade goes to take it inside. Ball rolled loose, picked up over there, blocked away by Christy Shingara. She comes down with the rebound, and she'll pick up the dribble down, spin it over here for Martz. Martz into the corner here for Thu. Back outside here for Martz. Here's a shot blocked away. Shingara with the rebound. Shot put up and in good. So the initial shot blocked off the hands of Thu, but right out there for Shingara, who put it home. Here's a ball loose. Let's see who's got it. It's going to be tied up in there. It'll be UD ball as they got it tangled up. But it will be Kelly Drabelvis, or Karen Drabelvis rather, inbounding the ball. Here is a pass inside here now, and they'll dump it on the wing. Wait a minute, walk. It's going to be called on Drabelvis that time, and it will be UD inbounding. 6 minutes remaining here in the first period as Jill Martz carrying it up here for Jen Leader. Into the corner it goes. Shingara from the side for 2. It's good. Christy Shingara has got 4 points, 2 long buckets, and it is 10-0. The Eagles passing it down here. The ball comes loose. Amy Daniels fights for it. The ball's going to be picked up, and they're trying to pick up Shethu, trying to pick up the ball and Drabovitz at the same time. That time as Karen really hanging on to that basketball. Here's a pass from Martz down here for Thu. Back to Martz. She'll spin it over the wing. Leader has it. Leader back out for Thu. Spinning it here for Martz. Martz would like 3. It is good. She's fouled. And Martz will go to the line shooting 1 to get 4. It is 13-zip with 5:22 left here in the first quarter. And Martz at the line shooting 1, I guess you shoot then. Puckett was good. Karen Drabovitz, her first. And Martz will be at the line shooting when we come back. Okay, following the timeout now, Jill Martz at the line shooting 1. And here it is. It is good. 14-zip. It's going to go down the wing over here as Rudiso handles it, pushes it underneath the thing, and it's going to be controlled there by Judy Shade on the baseline. Pushes it inside. Shot by Heidi Moser's good for 2. Heidi with a 10-footer. Here comes Martz back with it now for the Eagles. Over there for Leader. Shot by Shingara, just off the mark. Rebounded there for Drabovitz, and back comes UDA. This is Drabovitz out in front for Shade. Gwen takes it over into the wing, pushes it inside for Amy, or for Heidi Moser, but there was a walk inside as the Eagles had them pretty much tangled up that time, and they went for a walk with it. So back comes Line Mountain. Martz in front, right over here. Now inside they'll go to Brubaker. Brubaker look for somebody to cut inside, but no one there. And Megan just passed it to an open winger. And back come the Trojans. Whoa, right through the legs of Amy Daniels that time as they passed it in there and passed a little bit too strong and right through the legs of Amy. Here comes Martz. For Leader, into the corner, Shingara, back outside. Now inside, they'll go to Brubaker. Shingara, Leader. Leader would like 3. In and out, it's spun, no good. A rebound shot put up there by Shingara, wouldn't go. Rebound tapped around, a return shot put up there by Leader, wouldn't go. And finally, Hani Moser brings it down for UDA. The Trojans dodged the bullet there. 3 shots by Line Mountain, none of which would go, and UD with the ball. Here's Moser, taking it across the paint. Over in the wing it goes. This is Shade right here for Shingara, or for Drabovitz, and a foul might be on Shingara, is what I was about to say. We'll see. Nope, foul was on Leader, her first. And some more players coming into the ball game now, as Gutkowski enters the game for Line Mountain along with Jamie Snyder, and Megan Marquette back in there for UD. Amber Daniels in there for UD, as first shot by Drabovitz wouldn't go, and Karen will try her second one here, and this one is good. So it's 14-3 now. Marquette trying to loop it down here. The ball comes loose, knocked away from there, and it'll be Moser picking it up. Back here they come for that Gwen Shade. Gwen bounces it here for Drabovitz. Drabovitz will take it in the paint, rolls it over in the wing, and out of bounds it goes onto a block. Block will be called on Gutkowski, and she will pick up her first. Drabovitz will inbound the ball. 3:26 left here in the first quarter. Shot from the wing, high off the glass, rebounded in there by Marquette. And Megan Marquette bringing it down over here on the wing for Thu. Inside they go now. Oops, walk called on Jamie Snyder. Jamie was going to cut it down the paint, but walk called first. 3:15 remaining here in the first quarter. Gwen Shade out in front. Here for Drabovitz. Karen Tries to go inside with it. Stolen away, and a reach-in foul be called on Karen Drabobis. Eagles will inbound the ball. Megan Marquette bringing it up court for the Eagles. On a wing over there for Leader. Leader out in front for Thu. Here's Marquette for Thu. Spinning it there for Leader. Back out here. Marquette with it. Pushes it over there for Jen Thu. Here's Leader. Here's Marquette for three. No, not on that one. And on the rebound, they're going to have a pushing foul called on Jen Thu. She will pick up her first. Jen picks up her first personal foul. Team's third. And Gwen Shade coming back with it for UD. Amy gives it back to Shade. Shade for two. Wouldn't go. Rebounded underneath there by Marquette. Quick outlet pass ahead here for Snyder. Jamie for two. No good on the shot. And the ball comes loose. Picked up in there by the Trojans. And back comes that Gwen Shade. Shade, ball loose. Picked up in there by Marquette. Marquette will start it back. Two gals on her. The shot is up. The foul is made. Foul will be on Gwen Shade, and Megan Marquette will go to the foul line, shooting two, I do believe. It's checking back into the ball game for the Eagles as Megan Marquette goes to the foul line, shooting her first of two. Her first shot, no good. See if Megan can put in her second one. It is good. 15-3, 2:03 remaining here in the, whoops, hold it. A walk's going to be called on Drabobis. Karen kind of started off and spun her wheels a little bit. 2 minutes left here in the first quarter. Marquette inbounding it back here for Leader. Back to Marquette. Marquette stepping up for a 12-footer. No good on the rebound. It's going to be controlled over there by that Amber Daniels. We'll bounce it here for Gwen Shade. Shade near wing over here. Drabobis tries to go inside. Blocked out of there by Marquette. Megan got a hand on it and tapped it out of there. She will defend on the inbound pass as Drabobis tries to inbound it. But first of all, Christy Shingara will check in and replace Amy Gukowski. Checking out. Shingara back in there. Drabobis will inbound it here for UD. Whoops, no she won't. She's going to throw it over into the time scorer's bench. And it will be the Eagles inbounding. Snyder will inbound that basketball here for Marquette. Martz, inside they go. Now back out. Here's a shot for three. It is no good, off the mark. And on the rebound, it's going to be Leader putting the shot up. No good. Amy Daniels might have walked with it. Yep, she's going to be called for the walk as Amy got tangled up inside and kind of walked with it first. And so the Eagles will inbound the ball with a minute and a half remaining in quarter number one. And it will be Weaver coming into the ball game to replace Drabobis. Here's Leader. Comes across over here for Marquette. Martz spins it off there, but a hold foul called as Jill went in the paint, and she is fouled. The foul will be on 51 or 41. I'm not sure. Let's find out. Marquette inbounding over here for Shingara. Over in the corner goes Marquette for three. That's off the beam, and Weaver with a rebound. Not sure why Weaver wasn't in there earlier, but she's in there now. This is Weaver. This is Shade with the basketball. Now Weaver has it. Over into the baseline, they'll go with it. Back out here for Shade. Back to Weaver. And they're going to have a hold called on Marquette, I believe. For Megan, it will be her first. Team's fourth. And UD inbounding. Here comes Gwen Shade with it to set it up out in front. Gwen takes it inside, loops a shot up, it nearly went out of bounds. Amy Daniels saving it back here for Amber Daniels. Across the court it goes out of bounds and into the stands. Brubaker back into the ball game for the Eagles as Marquette drops it there for Lindsay Shingara. Into the corner it goes. Shot from the side, a little bit short. And let's see who's going to control the rebound. It's going to be Amy Daniels coming back with it for UD. Near wing over here, they pass it in there for Mosser. Mosser will spin it back outside. Shot from outside for 3, no good. Rebounded in there by Megan Brubaker. On the floor it goes. They tie it up. It'll be Eagle ball. 15 seconds or maybe 16 seconds remaining. One shot. They're going to play for one final shot here in the first period as Marquette will bring it down the court. Over there for Lindsay Shingara into the corner. Gukowski, Lindsay Shingara, Marquette looking for 3, no good. And on the rebound it's going to be Weaver coming up with it. This shot would be no good. It hits the rafter up here anyway. So anyway, at the end of 1, it is 15-3, Lime Mountain. April Weaver getting ready to inbound the ball as we begin the second half of play now. The Trojans with the basketball. Trailing by 12 here at the end of 1. Weaver over there for Shade. Shade will take it down on the baseline, looking to go all the way with it. Puts a shot up, wouldn't go down. Rebound in there by Amy Daniels. Her shot wouldn't go down either. Rebounded in there to Marquette. Marquette with a quick outlet pass here for Jen Thu. Thu for 2, wouldn't go. Rebounded in there by Mosser. We'll drop it back here now as the Trojans set it back up again. So both teams having an opportunity and coming away with nothing. This is Shade over here for Mosser. Mosser on the baseline. Underneath here for shot by Amy Daniels. No good. Marquette with a rebound. Marquette coming back with it for a UDA. Takes it all the way over on the baseline. Pops it out on the side. Shot from over there by Leader. Wouldn't go, and the ball's going to be knocked out of there. They got to call a push on Christy Shingara. Christy picks up her first. Here's Weaver inbounding for Shade. Shade will dump it ahead here now for Amy Daniels. Amy, a quick pass across the court. April Daniels has it knocked out of there by Brubaker. And back with it come the Eagles. This is Marquette. Ooh, lost the handle on it, picks the ball up, puts a shot up, no good. Return shot by Leader, no good. And Marquette has it for the Eagles. Back over here, they'll put it inside for Shingara. Her shot, no good. And on the rebound, it's going to be Mosser picking it off for the Trojans. Still 15-3. Neither team has scored. We played a minute and a half into the second period. Both of them having numerous opportunities and nothing going down. Here's Weaver. Oh, right inside, she tried to go with it, but Brubaker was there to pick that one off here for Marquette. Marquette for 2. No good. On the rebound, it's going to be controlled over there by Shade. Gwen racing down the right wing side with it. Takes it into the corner, but ball's going to be knocked out of there as Megan Marquette made the block on it, knocked it out of there. Both teams a little stymied at this moment as to when the buckets are going to go in. This is Dribelbis back into the ball game for UDA, replacing Gwen Shade. Here's Weaver. Into the corner it goes here for Amy Daniels. Amy puts a shot up, but she's blocked. Christy Shingara will pick up her second personal foul. Lindsay Shingara into the ball game to replace Leader for the Eagles as Amy Daniels stands to the line to shoot 2. Her first shot, good. Amy will put her second shot up and wouldn't go in, and the rebound comes down there. Let's see, controlled by Brubaker. Back here for Marquette. Here's Martz looking for 2, or Thu rather, looking for 2, no good. Rebound back out here for Marquette. Brubaker back out here. Thu will roll it over here to Marquette. Megan back here for the other Shingara. This is Lindsay. Lindsay moves it over a little bit. Now they'll fire a shot up from over the side. No good. Rebound comes down there to Amber Daniels. The Trojans have scored 1 point here in the third. Played almost 3 minutes. 2 minutes and 45 seconds anyway. Here's Weaver. Tribelbis takes it over on the baseline. She's cut off over there. Loops it back here for Amy Daniels. Amy taking it inside, making a good move. Puts the shot up, no good. Return shot put up from this side by Weaver, wouldn't go, and the rebound picked off there by Brubaker. Ahead quickly for Thu. Shot from outside for 3, no good. And out of bounds it goes. Played 4:49 left here in the second period. It's still stuck on 15-4. Weaver inbounding. Shade will push it back over there for April Weaver. Ball stolen away. No, picked up again. Now back here it comes for Drabelbiss. Drabelbiss working it around, finally fires it down here. Underneath they go for Heidi Moser. Heidi couldn't hang on to it. It's picked up over there by Weaver, though. Her shot no good. Shingara with the rebound. Ball's going to be tapped out of bounds. There's Gwen Shea making a good effort on it. But Gwen couldn't quite hang on to that one. 4:29 left here in the first half. Here's Marquette. Trying a 13-footer. It's good. Megan Marquette fires one up from 13 feet out. It's 17-4. Here comes Drabelbiss, and we're going to get a blocking foul called on Lindsay Shingara. It's going to put the Trojans into the 1-and-1 bonus situation, and that's going to allow Miss Drabelbiss to go to the line shooting a 1-and-1 for UDA. And Drabelbiss shooting a 1-and-1. Karen's first shot is good. Good bucket by that Karen Drabelbiss. Makes it a 17-5 ball game. We'll check the clock here and a score in just a moment. Karen's second shot, good. 17-6 with 4:13 remaining here in the first half. Marquette bringing it back up court for Eagles. Into the corner for Christy Shingara. Now they'll loop it inside here for Brubaker. Brubaker off the glass. Shot was no good, and on the rebound they're going to call a hold on Megan Marquette. Wow. Megan's going to check out of the ball game now as Martz back in there for the Eagles. For Marquette, her second personal foul. She and Jen Leader both have two. First shot put up there by Shade was no good. Rebounded in there to Thu, who will drop it back here for Martz. Jill Martz over there for Lindsay Shingara. Back out here now for Thu. Here's Martz. She'd like three. Nope, no good. Rebound and a foul called on Brubaker. Bru went over the back to make the rebound, and Bru will pick up a foul. And for Brubaker, it will be her first. To the line goes Heidi Moser. She'll be shooting a 1-and-1. Here is Heidi's first shot. It is no good, and we have a lane violation on the Eagles, and Heidi will shoot that one again. He gets a free throw here. Second shot, good. Now we got a violation. Violation this time was on Amy Daniels, so that one won't count. It's 17-6. It remains. So each of them had a lane violation, and nothing came out of it. So here's Thu. Over here for Shingara. Inside here for Jamie Snyder. Jamie will push it back out here. Jen Thu would like a few. She didn't get any that time. Rebound comes down there to Amy Daniels. Stolen away. Nice pass underneath for Shingara, but they're going to call a walk first. Ball was stolen away that time by Martz, but Shingara walked with it. Christie that time got all tangled up in there and walked with it. Here's Shade coming up court with it. She loses the handle on it. We're going to have a blocking foul called on Martz. And it will be Shade going to the line shooting a 1-and-1 for Dauphin. On Jill Martz, her first. Shade at the line puts her first shot up and in. Good. It's a 10th team foul, so Shade actually shooting two for UDA. Made her first one, 17-7, the margin down to 10. And the second shot by Shade is good. It's a 9-point ball game. 17-8, 3:15 remaining here in the first half. Here's Martz over here for Shingara. Back here for Thu. Thu pushes it near side here. Now they'll go across the court. Into the corner. Shot from the side. Too long. Rebounded right there by UDA. And back comes Shade. Rebound that time by Heidi Moser. This is Shade. Whoops. Finned it inside. My gosh. Almost knocked Jill Martz over with that one. The ball is loose. Here comes Shade. A shot from the side by Amy Daniels is good. Amy Daniels hits a 12-footer from outside. It's 17-10 with 2:30 remaining here in the first half. Here's Thu. Thu will bounce it over here now for a pass inside to Shingara. Christie spins it back outside. Shot from the wing, good for three. It is Jamie Snyder hitting a three. It's now 20-10. Here comes Shade with it. Gwen starting it down the court, has trouble with it. It's going to be spun back here. Let's see who's got it. Well, I'm not sure. It's going to call it blue ball. As I said, it was back court. Well, I'm not sure what kind of a call that was, but anyway, it'll be Thu inbounding here for the Eagles. For that, Joe Martz. In the corner, Thu back out here for Martz. Now back here for a two-point try. This time it's good. As Jamie Snyder hits one. Here's the ball, got to be picked up in here. Well, no, it's not. It's still back for Amy for three. No good on the rebound. Let's see who's got it. Comes away there, and we got to have a walk called inside here. I'm going to call a walk as they try to start it up court, and it will be April Weaver inbounding the ball for UDA. April spins it back here to Dribelbis. Karen controlling it out front, takes it inside. There's a ball blocked out of there by Shingara, and Snyder teamed up on it, and it will be Weaver inbounding. Weaver looping it in here for Amy Daniels. Amy looking for two. It is no good. On the rebound, Jamie Snyder going up tough for it. Spins it out here for Martz. Martz coming back, looking to go all the way. Nope, put it over the wing. Shot from the side by Shingara. That was that Lindsay Shingara wouldn't go. Minute 10 remaining here in the first half. This is Dribelbis. Over into the corner, knocked out of there by Jamie Snyder for the Eagles. And we're going to have a replacement in there. Shingara will check out. Christy Shingara out. Amy Gukowski in for the Eagles. April Weaver inbounding here for Dribelbis. Oops, she's got to throw it away. Over into the locker room it goes. And the Eagles coming back now as Martz has it out in front with less than a minute to play in the first half. And the Eagles will play the time down now as Thu has it for Martz. Jill out there will spin it over there for Lindsay Shingara. Lindsay pushes it back here for Jen Thu. Here's Lindsay Shingara over there for Martz. Clock's down to 33 seconds. Martz takes it inside. We'll spin it right back outside again and loop it here for Lindsay Shingara. Jen Thu. Jill Martz. Martz has it tapped away, but a foul will be called on Karen Dribelbis. Be non-shooting, the team's fifth. Karen Dribelbis picked up her third foul. Man, I didn't realize that. So Karen picked up personal foul number 3 as Jamie Snyder picks up the dribble here for Lindsay Shingara. Lindsay over here for Jen Thu. Here comes Martz taking it down. Pushes it right on the baseline. Shot over there by Jamie Snyder. Wouldn't go with 4 seconds left. And then we're going to have a foul called on Line Mountain with just 4.8 seconds left. And it looks like Gudkowski may have picked up that foul. It was on Amy Gudkowski on the rebound for Amy, her second. And Gwen Shade's first shot's good. Now we have a lane violation called on UD. So there was only one shot. It's 22-11 with about 3 seconds remaining. Over in the corner it goes, back outside. Here's a shot from outside that was no good at the buzzer. So it's a low-scoring ball game. It looked like it was going to be high-scoring, but it ended up very slow and low here at the end of the first half. 22-11, the Eagles by 11. The teams are back on the court, ready to begin the second half of play. In the meantime, we look at the scoreboard. Fouls, Marquette has 2, Leader has 2, and Gudkowski has 2 for the Eagles. Several other ones have 1. For the Trojans, Karen Dribelbis picked up 3 personal fouls. The other 2 are on Shade and Amber Daniels. So no one except Travelvis in real foul trouble, picking up 3, so she'll have to take it a little easy here in the second half when she gets in there. And Lauren Rudisil begins the ball game, along with April Weaver and Gwen Shade, Amy Daniels, and Heidi Mosser for UD. Here's Rudisil working it down on the baseline here for Amy Daniels. Amy puts a shot up, no good. Rebounded over there by Heidi Mosser, but tapped out of there, I believe, by Jen Leader. UD will inbound it again here for Shade. Gwen working it back. Take it over in the wing. There is a pass underneath for Amy Daniels. Amy for 2, no good. Rebound, tap back out here, and Marquette has it. He's going to get tied up in there, and it will be Eagle ball. Megan was tied up immediately by one of the Trojans. And here comes Marquette, working it over on the right wing there for Thu. Thu from outside rolls off of there, and on the rebound, it's going to be picked up inside there by Brubaker. Brubaker gives it here for Leader. Leader for 2, it's good. So Brubaker and Leader working it inside. Leader puts it up for 2. Mosser will drop it here for Weaver. Weaver back here now for Rudisil. And Rudisil across the timeline. Spins it over there for a shot by Shade. Nope, wait a minute. We're going to have a call made on UD. Might have been on Christy Shingara. No, we'll see. A foul is on number 32. That's Brubaker. And Brew picked up her second. Here's Weaver on the baseline for 2. A little bit too long. Rebound comes back there. Gwen Shade will track it down for UDA. Shade has it again. Gwen has Rudisil. This is Rudisil trying to take it inside. Stolen away by Marquette. Marquette coming back, and Marquette got no help coming back, so she'll slow it down and play it out in front now. Thu on the left wing. This is Leader. Thu out in front now over there for Marquette, who has spun down that way. Turnaround shot by Shingara, good for 2. Christie with a 15-footer from out at the foul line. And now the ball's going to be, let's see, loose back here momentarily. This is Shade. Shade will bring it back over here now for Rudisil. And Rudisil will take it up the court. Pushing it down there for Amy Daniels. Underneath it goes for a nice bounce pass. And Heidi Mosser for 2 on a good bounce pass for that Amy Daniels that time for Heidi. Here comes Shingara looking for 2, or Marquette looking for 2. Wouldn't go. Christy Shingara pops it up from underneath, but she was too far underneath, and Amy Daniels coming back with it for UDA. For that, Lauren Rudisil. Here's Weaver now in there on the baseline for Shade. Shade has the ball stolen away from her, and back with it comes Jen Thu, dropping it here for Megan Marquette. Marquette would like 3. That's just a little bit short. Rebounded in there to Shingara. Christie will push it back here for Brubaker. Brew for 2, wouldn't go, and on the rebound, let's see, controlled in there by Mosser. Back for Rudisil. Lauren crossed the court for Shade. Into the corner it goes. Amy Daniels wants 3. Nope. Not that time, and on the rebound, Thu spins it back inside here. It's picked up by Leader, and Leader pushes it over there for Shingara. Christie walked first, but put the bucket in, but she went for a walk first. Yep, Christie couldn't stop fast enough and took a walk. It's 26-13 with 5:04 left here in the third quarter. This is going to be Kelly Dribelvis into the ball game for the Trojans. This is Kelly with it now. Kelly's a spark plug. She'll fire that ball ahead. Here's Mosser with it. Mosser driving it in, puts a shot up and in. Good. Nice bucket by that Heidi Mosser. It is 26-15. Megan Marquette bringing it back for the Eagles. I'll tell you, Snyder inside here for Shingara. Back here for Marquette. Marquette dumping it right there for Christy Shingara for 2. It's good. A good pass from Megan Marquette to Christy Shingara. Now the ball, oh, no walk called. Pass over in the wing, shot good. Where the heck was the walk there, though? I mean, I don't want to, suggest any kind of strangeness here, but was there a walk there? Don't know. Anyway, apparently not. Into the corner it goes. Here's Snyder. right here for Marquette. Megan for two. It's off the front, no good. Ball's going to be chased down over here as Dribblebis will go for it, and then Dribblebis will walk with it. Double dribble, they call it, but looked like a walk or something. Game starting to heat up now. The Eagles by 11, 28-17. 4 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. Here's Thu, dropping it inside here for Shingara. Back outside, Marquette would like a couple. She's got three. Megan Marquette for three. Dribblebis has the ball tapped away. Controlled, well, they're going to throw it away as the Eagles will get it and then throw it away. 3:48 left here in the third period, 31-17. Lyon Mountain. Daniels back into the ball game to replace sister Amy Daniels, and a walk will be called on Kelly Dribblebis as Kelly started off a little bit too quickly that time. And it will be Marquette inbounding the basketball for Shingara. Trying to go back to Marquette. Ball tipped away nicely in there by Shade, I believe it was. Picked up by the Trojans, and back with it comes Dribblebis. This is that Kelly. Weaver over to the corner for Shade. Shade takes it in front, dropping it here for Amber Daniels. She'll push it inside, but stolen away by Marquette, and then they're going to go for it out of bounds. It goes off the hands of Heidi Mosser, who made a heck of an effort after it, but couldn't quite catch up with it. 3:26 left in the third. Marquette coming back for the Eagles. This is Thu. Marquette. Leader. Back to Thu. Back over there for Marquette. Marquette steps in. 15-footer. Wouldn't go. Rebounded in there by Shingara, but she's fouled. And Christie may be going to the line to shoot too. Christie Shingara at the line shooting her first of two, and her first one's good. Christie's second shot off the mark and rebounded in there by Jen Thu. Back out here for Marquette. Right underneath it goes. A shot put up by Snyder is blocked away, and back with it comes Dribblebis for UD. A good block in there by somebody. Amber Daniels, I guess, made the block. Push it over here for Amber. Across the court she goes with a shot from outside, short. Return shot by Heidi Mosser, good. Heidi Mosser for two more. In the meantime, here's Shingara from 14 feet out, but Christie's fouled. And she will go to the line shooting two. And Kelly Dribblebis are first. In the meantime, Amy Daniels back into the ball game for UDA, and Lindsay Shingara back in there for the Eagles as Christy Shingara makes her first shot. And here's Christie's second try. It's good. 34-19. Amy Gukowski will check back into the ballgame to replace Christy Shingara. Here's that Gwen Shade with it. Picking up that dribble. Spins it over there for Weaver. Weaver back here for Shade. UD pushing it outside there for Weaver. Inside they go here for Daniels. Daniels for two. It's good. Well, Amber Daniels really worked that one in there very nicely and got two for UD. 21-34. Shot from the side for three. Wouldn't go. Rebound comes down there to Amy Daniels. Amy coming back with it for UD. We'll push it back here now for Gwen Shade. 2 minutes and 5 seconds left here in the third quarter. Inside it goes. Tapped away. Here comes Marquette looking for two with that right-handed layup. It's up good. Marquette for two on the steal. They're going to double team them. Here comes Shade. Gwen working it down the wing. Pushes it over here for Daniels. Daniels right underneath. They go for Heidi Mosser for two. It's good. So the Eagles putting some forecourt pressure on. Got a little burnt that time as the Trojans were able to get it inside there on a nice pass to Mosser. Here's a shot from outside by Lindsay Shingara. No good. Rebounded over there by Amy Daniels. It's 36-23 with Gwen Shade coming up court here for Weaver. Across the court they go here. Amy would like three. She's got three as Amy Daniels hits a three-pointer from over on the left wing side over there. 36-26, the lead down to 10. Marquette pushing it here for Shingara. Here's Martz. Over there for Marquette. Inside it goes. Gukowski for two. Wouldn't go. And on the rebound, let's see. It's going to be Marquette taking it off for the Eagles. Here's Marquette firing a shot up. No good. A walk first. Going to call a walk first on Megan Marquette. And it will be UDA inbounding the ball with 51 seconds remaining here in the third period. Here's Shade working it down the right wing side. Every ball player up over half court. Shade taking it in. Dumps it right there for Moser. Her shot no good. On the rebound, it's going to be stolen or tied up. They'll tie it up, but it will stay UD ball. Jill Martz in there tying it up for the Eagles. And Weaver will inbound the ball. Over there it goes for that Amber Daniels. Across there, Weaver put a shot up, no good on the rebounds, controlled in there by Moser. Heidi will spin it back out in front now for Shade. 25 seconds left here in the third period. And a tie-up underneath. This time it will be the Eagles' ball, as Weaver got it tied up there by Marquette. And the Eagles will inbound with 23 seconds left in the third. Trojans trail by 10, 36-26. The Eagles will play the clock down there looking for that last shot. Here's Shingara. Shingara back here for Martz. Martz tries to spin it inside. It's stolen away. Here comes Amy Daniels looking for two. It is no good. Rolled off the rim. Clock stops right there. No shot. No shot as the period came to an end. But it's heating up again here now. It is a 10-point ball game. The Trojans trail 36-26. 8 minutes to play. Karen Dreibelvis returns to the ball game now in the fourth period here. Karen playing with 3 personals on her, but Coach Shadle feels she can hang in there for the final 8 minutes, as Shade has it working here for UD. In here to that Amber Daniels. Amber throws it across the court and out of bounds, so Brubaker, who is back in there for UD, will inbound the ball. It's Marquette and Brubaker along with Thu, Christy Shingara, and Leader, the starting 5. Here's a shot for 3, in and out, wouldn't stay down, and the rebound comes there to Moser. Back here for that Karen Dreibelvis. Karen for UDA, looking for something to develop, nothing inside, so she'll give it to Gwen Shade. Shade has Moser on the baseline. Stopping and popping, nope. Walk first. Heidi got blocked out there as both Shingara and Marquette kind of converged on her, and Heidi went up but had no dribble first. Here's Thu. Thu from outside. It's good for 2 for Jen Thu. 38-26. Shade will pick up the dribble. Big over here for that Amy Daniels. Amy loops it ahead here now for Moser. Back here for Dreibelvis. Karen couldn't hang on to it. Fires it underneath. Shot put up there. No good. Moser with a rebound for UDA. Out here for Dreibelvis for 2. No, wouldn't go. Rebound tapped out of there. And it will be blue ball. Apparently went off Heidi Moser, I guess. Here comes Megan Marquette for the Eagles. Leader. Back over there for Thu. Now Marquette has it. Tries to go inside with it. Tapped out of there as Gwen Shade got a hand on that one and knocked it out for UD. Marquette will inbound the ball for the Trojans. Back here for Shingara. Shingara for 2. No. Rebounded underneath there by Brubaker. Wouldn't go. Let's see. It's going to be Amy Daniels coming down with it, but then she loses it away. Christy Shingara loops one up and in for 2. Ball came loose, and Christy just picked it up and pushed a little one up inside there. Here is Amy Daniels with it. Pushes it over here for Dreibelvis. Her shot no good. Return shot by Moser wouldn't go. Brubaker with a rebound. Here comes Marquette breaking back for the Eagles. 15-foot shot. Good for Megan Marquette. 42-26. Full court pressure put on in here now by the Eagles. And here comes Shade. Shade will take it out in front. Wing it over there on for a shot by Amy Daniels. Her shot wouldn't stay down, and back with it come the Eagles. Rebounded there by Jen Thu, who gives it here to Megan Marquette. Over the wing for Thu. Thu popping one up for 3. It's good. Jen Thu has her second tray, I believe, of the night. It's 45-26, and timeout called by the UDA Trojans. It is now 45-26 with 5:29 remaining in the ball game. Okay, the Trojan timeout is over, and they will inbound the basketball here now as Gwen Shade brings it down court for UDA. For Amy Daniels. Amy going to try it on the wing. Nope. Back out for Shade. Now Amy's got it. Amy will drive the baseline, puts a shot up, and she's fouled. Foul's going to be probably on Christy Shingara, and if it was on Christy, it'll be her third, I believe. Yeah, it was. Christy picks up her third. Picked up her second. Here's Amy Daniels' first shot, no good. Christy Shingara picked up personal foul number 2. And Amy will be shooting up her second one with 5:11 to go here in the ball game. Her second shot, good. 27-45, 45-27, 18-point ball game now for the Eagles. Ooh, here's a stolen ball over here by Amber Daniels. Amber reaching in there nicely and picking that pass off, but rolled out of bounds. So the Eagles have it again. Marquette for leader. Inside it goes here for Christy Shingara. Back out here for Marquette. Across the court it'll go. Marquette with it again. Into the baseline here for a pass inside for Shingara for 2. It's good. Christy just stood around in there waiting for that one, and the pass got to her, and she put it in. Here comes that Karen Dreibelbiss firing when it's blocked out of there. Let's see who's got it. Wow, look out. Out of bounds it goes. Are they okay? Yep. They're okay, and it will be Amber Daniels inbounding the ball. Amber will inbound. Right underneath it goes here. Shot put up, blocked away by Amy Daniels. And on the floor it goes and picked up in there by Marquette. Quickly ahead here for Jen Thu. Thu will pull it up here for Marquette. Marquette would like 3. That's a little bit short. On the rebound, it's going to be controlled over there by Amy Daniels. Amy starting up court. Looks over to the left. Puts a pass over there for Amelia Miller, who is in the ball game. Another shot in there missed, and back with it come the Eagles. Megan Marquette for Thu. Here's Brubaker back here for Marquette. For Thu. Thu wants 3 more. Nope, not that time. And the rebound comes down here for April Daniels. Amber Daniels. Jeebers crunch. Anyway, here is Gwen Shade. Amy Daniels. Over here for Amber. Amber puts a shot up, blocked away. They're going to call a foul on Megan Marquette. And Megan will pick up personal foul number, we'll see. Picks up personal foul number 3, and Amber Daniels will go to the foul line shooting 2. See what Amber can do with her first one. It is no good. Amelia Miller checking back out of the ball game now. She was just in there for a few moments giving Gwen Shade a rest. Gwen's back in there now as Amber Daniels will look to put up her second one, and it is good. 47-28. Brubaker will inbound it here. Nope, it's tapped out of there off the hands of Amber Daniels. It will be Eagles inbounding again. It'll be Marquette trying to inbound the ball for the Eagles. Trojans putting on a lot of four-court pressure right at the moment. Thu looping it ahead here for Marquette. Megan picks it up, pushes it back over here for Jen Thu. Jen will give it to Marquette. 14-foot shot, that's short. Rebound underneath there, out of bounds, off the hands of Amy Daniels. I don't think Amy touched it. I really don't. It didn't look like it from here anyway. They'll loop it right inside here for Shigara for 2. It's good. Looping pass inside, and Christie showing her height to advantage. That time just got it and looped it in. Here comes Shade with it. Gwen around the right wing side here. Gwen's going to take it all the way in. Pushes a nice pass over there for Amber Daniels for 2. Amber that time fired that one up with the left hand. She might even be left-handed, I'm not sure. In the meantime, here's Leader for 2 at the other end of the court. Gwen Shade goes hard into the wall back there. Is she okay? I'm not sure. I guess so. She's still in there. Here's a pass over here for Shade. Shade pushes it here for Amber Daniels for 2 more. Amber's got 2, 32-51, 51-32. Marquette taking it down the right wing side and hold everything. We're going to have a blocking foul called on Karen Drabelbis. Gwen Shade will check out of the ball game again, this time in favor of that Amelia Miller. And Marquette inbounding here for Shingara. Right back to Marquette. Marquette spin around shot would go. Rebounded there by Heidi Mosser. Heidi taking it off here for UDA. Heidi working it inside, dropping it right there for a baseline shot by Miller's good. Nice pass from Amber Daniels over that to Amelia Miller, and Amelia put her home. In the meantime, the Eagles coming back with it, looping it here for Shingara for two, wouldn't go. On the rebound, it's going to be controlled by Brubaker. She has it grabbed out of her hands, and back with it comes Heidi Mosser for UDA. Heidi taking it down on the baseline, stopping it here for Amy Daniels. The ball came loose, picked up over there by Amber Daniels. Amber for two, it's good. Boy, Amber Daniels has got a bunch of points tonight. Playing an excellent ball game. Everything that she throws up there is going in. Here's a ball stolen away. Off the leg of Brubaker it goes, and so the Trojans will inbound the ball. Got a minute 49 remaining here in the ball game. The Eagles by 15. And timeout called by Lyon Mountain, I guess. Yeah. Okay, timeout is over. The Lyon Mountain timeout is over, and Amber Daniels will inbound the ball for UDA. Minute 49 is all that remains in the ball game. Here's that Amy Daniels pushing it over here now for a shot by Gwen Shade from outside. No good. On the rebounds, tipped around inside there. Amelia Miller puts a shot up that wouldn't go. Return shot by Amber Daniels won't go, and this time it's going to be Marquette. And Marquette is going to be fouled. Amber Daniels will pick up the foul. None shooting, and the Eagles will inbound the ball. On the inbound pass, it's Smarts. They'll loop it ahead here now for Marquette. Marquette taking that ball away, but barely. Here's Gutkowski throwing it over everything, and on the rebound, it's going to be off the Eagles, and out of bounds it goes. Amy Gutkowski that time just a little bit too strong out there, threw it over everything. They had the play set up and couldn't finish it off. Here comes that Gwen Shade. Minute 20 remaining in the ball game. Shade over there for a pass inside for Amber Daniels. Her shot, good. Amber's having one of those nights, and she's enjoying it, I'm sure. Here comes Marquette back with it for the Eagles. Martz over on the wing it goes for Snyder. Jamie will push it back here for Martz. Now Marquette over there for Jamie Snyder. Jamie has it out for Leader. Back to Jamie Snyder. Jamie takes it inside, puts a shot up, wouldn't go down. And the rebound there for Miller. Quickly up court they go with it, but a little bit too quickly, a little bit too far up court as it eluded Heidi Mosser and went out of bounds with 43 seconds left in the ball game. It will be Marquette, and Marquette will check out of the ball game. Julie Leader in there along with Jen Leader, but this is Martz bouncing it right underneath here for Gutkowski, and Amy having some problems tonight, had that ball roll out of there off her foot. And back come the Trojans. 35 seconds remaining. Here's a shot for three by Amy Daniels. No good. On the rebound, let's see. Underneath, it's going to be controlled by that Julie Leader. We'll drop it here for Jamie Snyder. She tries to loop it ahead. Leader's got it. Julie working it underneath, trying to go inside here for sister Jen Leader. But tapped out of there by UD. 18 seconds remaining. Martz will inbound the ball for Leader. Back outside here for Jamie Snyder. She'll spin it over here for Martz. Martz back here for Snyder. Snyder takes it inside, puts a shot up off the glass high, no good. Return shot up, put up by Julie Leader. She's fouled. And Julie will go to the line shooting two. 6 seconds left in the ball game. Julie shooting two. First one, in and out. And here's Julie Leader's second try. That is no good. On the rebound, it's going to be controlled here by Jamie Snyder, who puts a shot up, no good. Return shot, and we got a minute and a half, or a second and a half left, and a foul called. And I believe that's going to send Jen to the line. Jen Leader to the line shooting two. So here's Jen Leader's try. Julie was unsuccessful. Here's Jen's try. It's good. That's what happens when you get older, you get better. Okay, here's her second try. And it is good. So she goes 2 for 2. 53-38. It's a 15-point ball game as the buzzer goes to end the ball game. Final score: Lime Mountain 53, Upper Dauphin 38. So the Trojans drop one here tonight, and the Eagles continue, picking up their 5th victory of the early season. So we'll see you again at the next ball game. Congratulations to the Eagles. The Trojans will be back.